Okay, I come across this video of George Papadopoulos interviewing Vance. And what he was asking him about is Tom Homan. Now, a little background on Tom Homan. Tom Homan is the border czar. He's going to go after all these bad guys that are in this country illegally. Okay? The good guys too, whatever. You see, he was the guy that first come up with this deal. Well, we could stop people from coming across the southern border if we just separate their kids from them, and maybe that'll just stop them from coming over. Real humanitarian sort of fellow. The guy. I mean, he looks to me like the epitome. His picture looks to me like the epitome of a dirty cop. In this case, I think it actually pretty much fits. He goes after everyone. Well, there's a little bit of a problem with this guy. It looks like he took a bribe. Now, they're going to say this is not true, and I'm going to put this piece, this Papadopoulos piece on here in a minute. And Vance is just squirming to try to not answer this question. And so let's go ahead and look at this video. I'll probably break it up a couple of times to make comments.
The White House border czar Tom Homan was recorded on an FBI surveillance tape in September 2024, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money or give it back?
George, you've covered the story ad nauseum. Tom Homan did not take a bribe. It's a...
Okay, here's the first wiggle. He did not take a bribe. Okay, because he was not... Now, back a little bit. This was in 2024, fall of 2024. He was, and this is alleged because we don't have the video, FBI agents approached him it was a sting. We're a couple of businessmen. We'd like to be sure if Trump gets elected that we get some contracts. And supposedly, Homan said, "Oh, yeah, sure. Give me $50,000 in cash, and I'll direct some contracts to you." Okay, they gave him the money, and Papadopoulos is asking, what happened to the money? Well, what he said here, he didn't take a bribe. Yeah, he didn't take a bribe because he wasn't a public official at the time. Now, it's a little gray here because he became a public official later. He took money. They got him supposedly on video taking money, but he's not a public official yet. Now, conceivably, when he became a public official, they could go back and take that sting and prosecute him. However, when the Trump administration took over, they dropped that thing. It was gone. They're not touching that thing with a 10-foot pole. So, okay, let's watch some more of this.
And the reason you guys are going after Tom Homan so aggressively is because he's doing the job of enforcing the law.
Okay, sorry I had to break in so soon. I just couldn't stand it. He's not enforcing the law. Biden was enforcing the law. Biden was taking these people and determining whether they were a danger to our country or whether they had contributed while they've been here, how long they've been here, and so on like that, and determined if they were a danger to the country or a drag on the country or something like that. Did they keep out of trouble and so on like that? A lot of times they'll let them stay if they keep out of trouble and they're contributing to the society. This Homan, he just goes down the street and picks guys up, walking down the street, going to the park. He picks them up when they're going to their scheduled court appearances. He goes to their schools, takes the people that are picking up their kids from school and dragging them off and leaving their kids there. That's not enforcing the law. That's just total cruelty.
I think it's really preposterous. I know Tom. I think that he's a good man. He gets death threats. He gets attacked. He gets constantly threatened by people because he has the audacity to want to enforce the country's immigration laws. I think that it would be a much more interesting story about why is it that Tom Homan, who is simply enforcing Americans' immigration laws, is getting constantly harassed and threatened to the point of death threats. That's a much more interesting question that I think journalists should focus on. We can agree to disagree on that question.
Well, wait, you said he didn't take a bribe, but I'm not sure you answered the question. Are you saying that he did not accept the $50,000?
George, this story has been covered ad nauseum. He did not take a bribe. Did he accept $50,000? I'm sure that in the course of Tom Homan's life, he has been paid more than $50,000 for services.
Does Vance just think we're all stupid children or something? Take $50,000. I'm sure he's taken $50,000 for service. What are you talking about? This Papadopoulos is asking him about a bribe, about money he took in cash for preferential treatment.
The question is, did he do something illegal? And there's absolutely no evidence that Tom Homan has ever taken a bribe or done anything illegal, which is why he's working in the administration.
I'm asking you, did he accept the $50,000 that was caught on the surveillance tape? Did he accept that $50,000 or not?
George, I don't know what you're talking about. Did he accept $50,000 for what?
He was recorded on an audio tape in September 2024, an FBI surveillance tape, accepting $50,000 in cash. Did he keep that money?
Accepting $50,000 for doing what, George? I'm not even sure I understand the question. Is it a crime? Even the far left media like yourself. So I'm actually not sure what the precise question is. Did he accept $50,000? Honestly, George, I don't know the answer to that question.
Again, he claims ignorance. Oh, for what? What money? For what? For what? I don't know what you're talking about.
What I do know is that he didn't violate a crime.
So you don't, what was caught on the tape, you're saying right now you don't know whether or not he kept that money?
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that.
If he doesn't know anything about this, how does he know there's no evidence of it? If he doesn't know anything about a tape or something like that, how does he know there's no evidence?
And here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility. Because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan, a story that I've read about, but I don't even know the video that you're talking about. Meanwhile, low-income women can't get food because the Democrats and Chuck Schumer have shut down the government. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You are focused on a bogus story. You're insinuating criminal wrongdoing against a guy who has done nothing wrong instead of focusing on the fact that our country is struggling because our government's shut down. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
And I love how Papadopoulos just shut him down at the end of that interview. He definitely had enough of this guy. Remember, this is the most open and transparent administration in history. And if you believe that, I got a bridge for sale. I'm sure you'll buy it. That's it on this one.